saving your first $100,000 is not about earning a massive salary or getting lucky with the next big investment. It's about being strategic with the money you already have. In this video, I will talk about 6 simple but effective strategies that can help you save your first $100,000 faster without having to give up the things that you enjoy. Hi, I'm Sabina. I'm a chartered certified accountant with 10 years of experience. And on this channel, I share knowledge and strategies about finance, entrepreneurship, and self-development. Starting with strategy number 1, pay yourself first. One of the biggest mistakes most people make is paying themselves last. Every time they get paid, they spend money on rent, phone bill, subscriptions, transportations, and then whatever is left over, they treat themselves with dinners out, holidays, iPhone upgrades as a reward for their hard work. And anything at the end of that, they try to save. But the truth is, there isn't usually much left to save. One of the most effective strategies to save your first $100,000 is to pay yourself first. One specific way of doing this is to set up a direct debit from your main account to your savings and investment accounts the minute you get paid, before you have a chance to spend that money. Automating this process is so important, and by doing this, you will remove willpower and the need to remember your login details so you don't forget to do it. You are making the decision once to set up that automation, and then you can forget about it. And the key here is not to touch that savings account. It's like you never had that money to begin with, and your brain will find a way to structure your finances to last a full month. You will be surprised how much you are able to save each month, and the consistency and returns will compound over time and will quietly build your wealth in a background. Warren Buffett famously said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." Strategy number 2, invest. Most people have their money saved in a regular savings account because it gives them safety and security, because they know exactly how much they have and they can access it whenever they need. But the interest rate on your cash in your savings account is generally lower than the inflation rate, and there is a risk that inflation will reduce the value of your money over time. That's why cash is best suited for short-term goals, and it's important to keep enough of your money in cash to cover emergencies and any known expenses within the next 5 years. This could be something like a new car, home improvements, or anything else you are saving for. But once that's done, investing can be a better option to save for the long term and to reach your first $100,000 fast. That's because the longer you invest, the more time your investment have to grow, and the greater the chance that your money will outperform cash. World's most successful investors say that the best way to start investing is to invest in index funds. When you invest in index funds like the S&P 500 or Nasdaq 100 in the US, FTSE 100 in the UK, or Nikkei 225 in Japan, they hold a variety of investments within them, which will reduce your risk by spreading it across multiple companies, sectors, and industries. For example, a popular index fund, the S&P 500, had an annual average rate of return of 13.59% in the last 10 years. If you invested $10,000 into the S&P 500 in 2016, the return on that investment would have been over $25,000 today, whereas the Bank of England interest rates were between 0.1% and 5.25% in the last 10 years. So if you deposited $10,000 in a saving account in 2016, the return on that saving account would have been just over $2,500. As you can see, investing in the stock market can be a great way to fast-track your savings process. And if you are just starting out, make sure you invest through tax-advantaged accounts to make your money work even harder for you. Strategy number 3, avoid lifestyle inflation. A lot of people who earn six-figure salaries are broke because they end up buying expensive things or upgrading their lifestyle, like buying a bigger house or luxury car, just to impress others and show them how much money they have. They often think that they are doing well financially because they measure their success by their income level and not by their financial progress. And that's the reality for most people. If your goal is to save $100,000, it is important to keep your spendings at the same level when your salary goes up. That way, you increase the gap between your income and your expense, and the percentage of your money that you can save is larger. When you get a pay rise or a bonus and save that difference instead of spending it, that will get you closer to reaching your $100,000. One specific way of doing this is to define your financial goals and align your actions with what you really want. It's about making deliberate decisions that you've planned for and that are aligned with your wider life goals and your vision. Before buying anything new, wait 24 hours and ask yourself if this supports your financial goals. Being intentional about how you spend your money can save you thousands over the years and can help you get closer to your bigger financial goals that truly matter. Strategy number 4, increase your earning power. If you are employed, there is a limit to how much you can earn and how much you can save because your employer pays you a certain market rate for the skills that you have and the job that you do. To increase your earnings and save more money, it's important to change your mindset and view money as a resource that can be generated rather than limited. You need to be proactive and seek potential opportunities to make more money, like asking for a pay rise, getting a second job, starting your own business, or earning passive income. That's because you can only save as much as you earn, but you can always earn more. And remember, the upside potential for income growth is unlimited. One specific way of doing this is to invest in yourself, your skills, your knowledge, your capabilities, to increase your personal value. When you increase your earning power by improving your skill set or getting better at what you do, you can ask for a pay rise or apply for a better paid job. If you spend $500 on a course that teaches you a skill that helps you earn an extra $1,000 a year, that isn't an expense. That's a 200% return in year one on your investment. At the end of the day, knowledge and skills that you've built are the only thing that can't be taken away from you. And investing in yourself is one of the most reliable ways to increase your income and save your first $100,000 fast. Warren Buffett famously said, "The more you learn, the more you earn." Strategy number 5, understand the power of compounding. We often ignore the power of compounding because it's counterintuitive. Even if you know compounding works, it's hard to imagine that just waiting can turn unimpressive returns into impressive numbers. And instead, we chase the latest trends and risky investments that offer higher returns. Compounding is the simplest strategy that can let you save money effortlessly, because the money you invest earn interest, and then that interest also starts earning interest over time. And the larger your initial investment is, the more the returns are going to be on that investment, and then the more the returns are going to be on the accumulated interest. To explain it, let's look at the example. If you invest $1,000 a month with an 8% annual average rate of return, after 7 years, you will reach a net worth of $100,000. To reach the next $100,000, it takes 4 years, because interest is calculated on the initial investment amount and the accumulated interest amount. That's why this is much faster than it took to reach the first $100,000. The time it takes to reach each additional $100,000 gets shorter and shorter as your money is working for you. And when you reach 1 million, an extra $100,000 will take just over a year. And that's why compound growth is a really powerful tool that can let you save more money effortlessly. The earlier you start investing and the longer you stay invested, the more time your investments have to grow and the more money you make, because returns compound. Strategy number 6, maximize employer retirement match. This is called different things in different countries. In the UK, it is pension contribution, and in the US, it is 401k. When your employer offers to match the contributions that you make towards your retirement fund, it effectively means they are giving you free money to invest for your future. The way it works is that every contributions that you make up to a certain percentage, your employer will match that contribution and put that towards your retirement fund. For example, if you earn $80,000 and contribute 5% of your salary, which is $4,000, your employer will double that by adding another 5%, which is another $4,000, bringing your total annual contributions to $8,000. That's basically 100 return on your investment straight away. It's important that you maximize this benefit by contributing enough to get full match your employer offers. Otherwise, you are just leaving free money on the table. They also come with tax benefits, because the contributions that you make are deducted from your income before your salary is taxed, which means they reduce your taxable income. And there is no tax on your investment returns including capital gains, dividends, or interest, inside your 401k or pension account. This means you pay less tax and have more money left to save and invest. Employer match is a simple but powerful way to reach your first $100,000 faster. Those are the 6 simple ways that can help you save your first $100,000 faster without having to give up the things you enjoy. If you learned anything new from this video, then please do subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments if you are using any of these strategies. If you enjoyed this video, you will love this one right here on how to save your first $10,000 effortlessly. I will see you there.